Hey, bud. Think I could caddy for you today?
I can't have caddies.
You're not allowed to use caddies? What if it's an AI caddy?
I think I can.
So we've got your bag already set up in here. We've got all the clubs that you use and your distances and clubs powering this AI caddy. So let's go play the golf course and we'll see if a golf app can actually caddy for you and shoot a low score. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm Dallas.
Brantley.
Nice to meet you, bud. Let's go play. All right, we're at Wachesaw East here on the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail. We're on the 10th hole. We got a par 5. So we look at the tangent app. We got 2 bunkers up there, but it looks like we can fit a driver up there. You feel good with that?
Yeah.
Let's just take it right there at that 150 stake and pipe it. We got 260 to the green. I don't think we can get there, can we?
No.
We can go kind of drag around here to see our dispersions, and our 3-wood puts us somewhere in there just short of those bunkers.
No. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. See that little cart sign right there?
I see that little cart sign, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
There.
That's perfect. Oh, sweet swing. Almost landed on our cart sign. Great shot. In the middle of the fairway here, perfect layup shot. We've got about 103 yards to the center. That pin looks like it's slightly back of center. Like somewhere between a 9 and an 8 iron. What are you feeling?
An 8.
What do you got here? You like an 8?
Yeah.
I like an 8. An 8 kind of favors the back half. Make sure we're not short. It is a little rainy and wet, so I love an 8 iron. Now the pin's on the right, so I think we should aim 10, 15 feet left of it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Love it. It looks like we're in the apron here. You like chipping these? You like putting these? What do you like?
I think chipping it just because it's in the rough a little bit.
Okay. Do you like to go bump and run, or you like to hit it high? What kind of shot do you like to hit?
I think bump and run would be kind of work better here.
I bet you got better short game than I do. Just walk me through what it is you're thinking and what you're going to try to do. What are you thinking?
Aiming point, and then how far the ball's going to roll out.
Okay.
Depending what shot it. So like here. I think because it's wet, so it should skip a little more.
Should skip a little more, yeah. Let it roll out the rest of the way.
Should break a little right.
Yeah, I think you have better short game than I do. Good shot right there. Way to go. We call that an easy par, and on my channel, we like easy pars. Good shot, dude. All right, 2nd hole here at Wachesaw East. Looks like a medium length par 4 here. It's recommended driver. It's got us kind of in the middle of the fairway. But if we look at the middle of the fairway, it's kind of probably leftist edge of the green, so maybe just left of the 150 stake. What do you think?
Yeah, I like that.
You like that line? All right. Oh, that's money. That's money. Hey, easy game when you hit it that straight.
Yeah.
Let's go. So what's your favorite golf course that you've ever played?
Pinehurst number 1.
Pinehurst number 1. I've never played Pinehurst number 1. I've got really good memories of Pinehurst number 2. I actually won a tournament at Pinehurst. Yeah, so Pinehurst number 1. What'd you shoot on Pinehurst number 1? Remember?
That world's thing, like 2 over, 4 under, and the 2 over.
Oh man, that's some good playing. Those
And I had a
Pinehurst
hole in
courses are
one during the round too.
How many hole-in-ones do you have?
3.
3? That's not fair. I've got 1. I'm happy to have 1. That's awesome. So we've got 115 to the center, but it is a back pin. So if we look at the tangent app, it's telling us that a 7 is probably going to keep us just short of it, right? And it's going to be good enough to keep us past the bunkers and all the main trouble. So what do you think? You like 7 iron?
Yeah, I like 7.
Well, that's a great golf shot. Hey, look, we got a great birdie look. That's all we're trying to do is stack up birdie look. What do you see here?
Right to left, like maybe a couple feet out there.
We've got kind of a high point over here, which means it's probably going to go kind of towards the low point on the left. So I think we got the direction right. I think the grain's going that way too. Do you have grainy greens where you're from?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes we got to pay attention to the grain too. I think it's a little bit uphill, maybe the back one. So what kind of line do you see? Where are you looking at?
Right.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah, and on a putt like this, I mean, you got what, probably almost 30 feet. So the most important thing, of course, is speed. We want to get the speed right, make sure the next one's easy, right?
Yeah.
putt. Great weight. Great putt and another easy par. We like easy pars. Good job. Sweet swing. Great shot. So we hit that slightly past pin high, and that is a really smart course management play. You know that even PGA Tour pros struggle with front pins because they always get aggressive and they want to hit that front pin. You miss it a little bit, and now you're short. We're in the middle of the green with another birdie putt. Yep. Good job. All right, I feel like you got a pretty good handle on the greens. What do you see here?
Right to left. Not too much, but I think it is going a little bit right to left.
Good pace, really good weight there, right?
Really
good weight. Out of the way. Don't get mad at easy pars. Great three. And threes always look good on the scorecard. All right, so if we're looking at the tangent app, right, it's telling us to pipe a driver. It likes favoring a little bit left, but looking at this hole, right, you can see how it kind of shapes that way. Yeah. What do you like as a target?
Like a little left of that 150 state.
I think we got maybe a little bit of wind off the left. I might, if I was giving you a suggestion, I might shade a little bit left of that, kind of the right third of the green.
All right.
I kind of like that line. Maybe right edge of the green would be perfect.
All right.
That's fine. Great shot, man. It's wet. He's got wet gloves. He's standing in water. Basically, hit that golf shot, still pipes it. Now, the app's saying pitch and wedge, but you said you like 9-iron, right?
Yep. I just don't want to be short. It doesn't. It's real wet, so.
Yeah, I think with the rain coming down, it's usually not going to go quite as far. So we got a right pin here. You could go at the pin. I would even on a short pin like this, a shot, I know you're pretty accurate, but I think we should still maybe even just a pace or 2 paces to the left of it. Just gives you a little bit more room, because especially with it raining, if we get in the rough on the right hand side, it might be a little stickier for the wedge. So let's favor just maybe 1 pace to the left. A little wet, okay. Bad shots happen, right, Brantley?
Yeah.
Every now and then we're gonna hit a bad one, especially when it's rainy and tough like this. Let's figure out how to just basically get this thing on the green. If we hit it close, that's a bonus. We want this on the green. We want to make sure that 5's the worst that's gonna happen to us. Let's get it up there. Really nicely done. That's great. So hey,
right to left.
Right to left, it's down grain. Greens are wet. This is when it gets tricky because the speed of these things might change a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a good looking ball marker. Where'd you get that ball marker? Tangent ball marker there. Courtesy of Full Metal markers. You like right there? Okay. Pace dependent, so you gotta feel like you've been reading these greens great. See if we can't make one. Oh, that's so good. So good. That's golf right there. Miss a green, hit the good shot, give us a putt, and make it. Way to go.
That felt good.
That is a very narrow fairway that you just striped it in, my man. Another good golf swing.
Yep.
Another good golf swing. I'm telling you, lots of people be slipping around in this weather, not having a good time, and you're sitting here smiling, piping drives. I love it.
Oh, what does the app suggest?
From right here where we're standing, the app's recommended 9-iron. Pin looks like it's a back right pin. What are you thinking about? Where are you gonna try to hit this 9-iron?
Into concrete.
Kind of in the middle of the green?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, because if it cuts, it cuts. That's a good position. And even the tangent AI Caddie is telling us to stay left of that pin. We don't want to go anywhere near there. If we hit in the middle of the green, we're having a good uphill putt at it. I like that line. See what we can do. This is why my channel is called The Good Miss, because we missed, but we missed in a spot that we can manage, right? We're not in a bunker, we're not short-sided, we got some green to work with. Golf's a game of misses. This was a good miss, because now we got a chance to still get up and down here.
Definitely, you got definitely land it up there on the floor. All right, a little bit higher.
A little bit higher?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about landing it up in here like where you are, or where are you gonna try to land this ball?
Right here.
Right there?
Should roll out.
I like that. Yeah, the hill, the slope, the grain should all take it down to the hill. And again, easy spot to get greedy. Let's just make sure we have a putt. We're putting great. Let's just make sure we have a putt. Or chip it in. Oh! Good shot, dude.
Got him, hit it.
What a shot. You did.
Left or right, definitely. Like a little bit outside left.
A little bit outside left. It's always pace dependent. It's a little wet. Yeah, you don't need me. Good putt. All right, so we're tracking Brantley. We just got done with the 14th hole and he got up and down again. So we're gonna track it, a little bit of adversity. He made a 4 with a 1 putt, almost a 0 putt, putted from about 3 feet there. We hit track, we've already got his drive, we got his 9-iron, that tidy little wedge he hit there, and boom, a 3-footer. It's as simple as that to track Brantley's game. And afterwards, we're gonna have all kinds of stats to go over. Again, to see just how good this kid is. And so far, it's pretty good. All right, the pin number is about 135. The app right now says 5 hybrid. What do you have? Do you have anything above a 5 hybrid?
4 hybrid.
4 hybrid? How do you feel about the 4 hybrid? You're pausing. Why are you pausing? Walk me through it. What are you thinking right there?
I don't know. 4 hybrid would probably go over the green.
You think a 4 hybrid's too much?
I think it should be fine.
So if you're in between, right, and you're trying to commit to one, right, a 4 hybrid might go past the pin. It looks like that's okay, but if I'm looking short of the green, there's not much trouble short of the green either. So if we want to hit something less, there's not really a ton of bunkers or anything that are in the way there. As long as we don't go right, we hit that at the pin, short's okay too. It's not going to kill it. So you want to pick, if you're stuck between the two, you want to pick the one that you feel like you can commit to, the one that you like. Which one's speaking to you?
I like 4 hybrid.
You like 4 hybrid. All right, let's do it. Hang in there. Oh, unlucky bounce. That's okay. We got to deal with some adversity, right? We got tough conditions. That's okay. One of the tougher shots we've had today, yeah? How are you out of bunkers?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. That's not surprising.
Sand's wet, so it's probably gonna spin a little more.
Okay.
The greens are wet, so it'll probably skip a little more. So
Okay.
like landing like here.
Landing it here, letting it release a little bit. Okay. I like that. There you go. All right, let's see another one of those reeds. Walk me through. What do we see here?
Downhill, down grain. Well, down grain for about half the way.
It's pretty wet. It's really soggy even around the green, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's a little bit slower than some of the other putts that we've had.
I'll just roll and get right over here, right here.
So you're just gonna go right to left?
Yeah, maybe not that much. Like in between
So,
from here to here.
One thing I would look at right now, right? One of the things we're trying to do is find high points and low points. You've got water collecting right down there, right?
Yeah.
Which tells me that's a little bit of a low point past it. That's how we know that we're downhill. Here, I think it's pretty straight.
All right.
You think? You think it moves much? You think it goes right to left?
I think it goes a little left.
You've been reading these things phenomenal. Don't let me get in your way. Let's pick that target. Let's roll in another one. That's just not fair. What a shot there. Great putt. Did it turn for you? You got that read right? Perfect.
It started turning left, but then it came back right at the end.
Yeah, pretty straight overall.
Yeah.
Man, what a great putt. Hey. I don't know if I want to play golf anymore, man. I keep waiting for the mistake to come, and he just keeps stacking up great shots, which really, it's one thing to talk about strategy, to try to help him with everything, but it's another thing to execute, and Brantley's doing a great job of just straight executing, giving himself putts, not trying to hit it too close, trusting the putter, and then rolling the rock. Really, really impressive. If we look at the tangent app, if you hit 3 wood, that's saying if you hit it around 160, you'd have 108 left. If you hit driver, which you hit your driver closer to what, like 200, you could have 70 left. We just have to be careful knowing that that bunker is all the way down the right, and we definitely don't want to be in that bunker. So what are you thinking?
I like driver.
You like driver?
That little thing up there, I'm not really
That little like gray box right there?
Yeah.
I love that. So that's far enough left that we're kind of limiting the right-hand side, gives us room to hit on either side and still be in great position. So I love that box. That's a fantastic target. I think you missed it by a yard. You missed it by a yard. That's pretty good. Well done. Hey, when you're swinging confident, you just got to keep striping. I'm enjoying the stripe show. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, what club you got there?
8-iron.
8-iron. I love 8-iron. Okay, so we got a middle pin, but this is one of the tougher shots we got, right? We got water we got to worry about. You got that bunker's not really in play. You see how the water's kind of pooling on the green? I kind of like maybe the right edge of that water.
Yeah.
You want to be a good 10, 15 feet left of that pin. Give ourselves some room to hit there, and then we'll have a nice little putt. What do you think?
Yep, I like it. Ooh. Can't quite tell if it's downhill or uphill.
Okay, then let's do this. Walk with me. One of the things that I like to do is we're gonna come off the green, we're gonna get a little lower, and we're gonna try to identify where the high point is and where the low point is, right? So if we kind of get down and look at this green, where's the highest point that you see?
Oh, there.
Yeah, probably those hills back there, right? And where's the lowest point?
Right here.
Yeah, so you got a low point over here, and today, since it's raining, it's really pretty obvious because where's all the water pooling? All the water's pooling right there. So this is definitely lower. It's a little uphill. I mean, there's not a lot of slope here where we are, but it's slightly uphill. That's how I would kind of get that. If you're ever in doubt, get a little bit further away and then try to see where the high point and low point is. Oh, what a putt. That's phenomenal. Is that me, right? Hey, we like easy pars.
Yep.
Especially after 3 holes of grinding. Nice to be able to take a little breath, hit a couple of good ones. Let me see that putter. Good roll, my man.
Thanks.
All right, 17th hole, we got a par 5 in front of us. You got a tree up there. What do you see when you look at this hole?
Don't hit the tree.
Don't hit the tree, okay.
Yeah.
I like, whenever I'm playing, I like to try not to think in don'ts. Have you ever stood on a tee and said, don't hit it left, and then hit it left? Your brain doesn't do well with don'ts. So I like to focus on what we want it to do and visualize that. So if we look at this, where do we want to hit it?
The green cart sign.
I like the green cart sign. Yeah, there's also a tree kind of right behind that. That looks like where the middle of the fairway is. And par 5, this says driver. Let's bust one.
All right.
We missed our target there, right? But that's okay, because we got away with it. We are in play, and we're still gonna have a shot. So you know what we call that on my channel?
A good miss.
Yeah, that's the good miss right there. Good shot. Have roughly 60 left, okay? So yeah, that would be kind of an aggressive play with a 3-wood. That's what you're thinking?
I think 5.
5-wood. Tangent will give you an optimal play and an aggressive play. The optimal play is more geared towards, hey, if you played this hole 1,000 times, that's probably gonna give you the lowest score. But when you're feeling good, it'll also give you an aggressive play where it gives you the best chance to, in this case, go try to make a birdie. Little heavy, but that's okay. Rain's starting to come down on you, and you hit it on the line we wanted.
Yep.
So we're gonna have another shot. This is a tough hole, lots of hazards. Anytime we can find it and hit it again, that's good in my book. Let's see, we have about 103 center. The pin is closer to 112. So from a app perspective, that's the right side of our dispersion pattern, right? That's probably about as far right as you're gonna hit it.
Yeah.
And where's the ball?
On the green.
It's on the green. We'll take that every time.
I think it's uphill at the start, and then coming near the end, it looks like it's downhill. I like if it rolls over that brown cup. I think it'll have a good chance.
This brown cup out here, I might not see quite that much at break, but I don't know. You like the inside of that cup?
Yes, sir. Get there.
I think you had the line though. I think you had a good read on it, right? Hard to hit it that far.
I should be going a hair left.
Hair left. Down grain. Of course he does. straight in the heart. I don't think that moved at all. That was a straight putt.
Yeah.
You made another one. Keep making good strokes, right? That's a heck of a par. Let's go. You got a narrow tee shot here, and Tangent Apps recommended that we bust the driver down there. You still feeling good with your driver?
Yes, sir.
Little draw. Right by the 150 stake. Good shot, man.
That one felt the best.
That felt the best?
Yeah.
Let's go finish this thing off. So we've got a front right pin here, right? If we want to get past it, it would have been a 4 hybrid. We've been hitting the 5 hybrid well. If I show you what your 5 hybrid dispersion looks like, right? This is one where you can disagree with Caddy. Caddy's trying to get you past the hole, but your 5 hybrid does put you right on the pin. What I would say though is you got some danger here, right? Over there to the left. We want to stay well away from those bunkers. So what are we thinking in terms, if we're gonna hit the 5 hybrid, what do you like in terms of target?
Right side of the green.
What I like about that, right, you may not love that golf shot, but we picked a good target that allowed us to miss right and not be in trouble. So let's go get up and down again.
I think if I just land it here, it should roll down this hill.
So I agree with you. If you land it up here, you're going to end up with a good shot. One of the things that crossed my mind though too, we want to be real confident with where we're carrying this. So if you're looking at this, what would be the big mistake?
Leave it short.
The big mistake would be to leave it short, right? So I'm okay with this target, but we got to make sure we at least get it to here, right? Because we want it to bounce down. If this thing goes 15, 20 feet past, that's a great shot from there, right?
Great shot.
Hey, I see that you're disappointed in that. I'm telling you though, that's a PGA Tour level shot. You don't know it, but from that lie, that's a tour level shot. That's a really difficult one. And all we're really looking to do is get a putt, right?
It took 54. That club has too much bounce on it.
Good run at it. Good run at it. Let's clean that one up. Atta-way. Hey Brantley. That was a pleasure. That's awesome playing, right? I know you're disappointed with that last shot. I don't think you're giving enough credit for how tough that shot is. I could put a whole lot of golfers there that would embarrass themselves. I've embarrassed myself a few times this week already. That's a great shot. 2 putt. We made a bogey on the last hole, but you just shot 1 over. Course you've never seen. Tough golf course. In the rain, with it being wet. It's impressive stuff, my man. That was fun.